Hello and welcome. I'm Stacy. Thank you for clicking on to this video. I was about to set up my work planner for spring, I should say, and thought that I should go ahead and film the process. I will insert a clip of me searching for some note paper in my vast stash of planner supplies. It's always fun to kind of dig in my drawers in my craft room and see what goodies I can find. Some people in the community would call that shopping your stash. So yeah, that's exactly what I did today. So if you want to see what all this is and what I put together, stick around. All right, so I've got my coffee. It's Saturday morning. I really need to be doing some spring cleaning in the house, but first important measure or step is to plan everything. And as I went to go get a planning page, I thought, oh yeah, I need to switch out my covers, get a whole spring vibe going. So I went ahead and grabbed a couple of things and again, thought I should film it. So first off, I wanted to share, I've been seeing a lot of clearance hauls, things like that. And I had a really awesome idea. Hopefully it comes to fruition, but I popped into Hobby Lobby. I had seen these bows before. I've seen other people at the register with them, and every time I went, they were sold out. But I finally found them, picked them up. They were not on sale. I don't care. They were only $2.99. I grabbed two of them. I left one for somebody else. And then they had these vellum, yeah, I guess you would call them vellum envelopes. So this one is kind of like an off-white. This one I think is white. And then they had this size as well. And the reason I picked these up is that I went on a Mad Woman shopping spree with a company called Moo Boom, I think. I'll put the name right here. And they just have a bunch of like washi PET tape type stickers, but they're not necessarily on a roll and they're not on books. So I had seen a video quite some time back where you can take these envelopes and make it into like a photo album. You put it into two cardboard pieces, and then it kind of like accordion folds out. And then you use these envelopes, they're somewhat clear, and then you can organize and stick, you know, ephemera, stickers, die cuts, things like that. So when I was at Hobby Lobby and down the Happy Planner aisle where absolutely every sticker book was sold out, I turned around, I saw the vellum paper, vellum envelopes, and then I remembered that video I had saw, and so I was like, yeah, I'm gonna grab those. So this was $1.37. This was 87 cents, $1.37. Yeah, these are the same. This one's different. And then this one was $1.49. So I think it was a good deal, and I can't wait to try that out. All right, so let's go ahead and jump into this. I feel like my voice is a little raspy this morning. It could be the margarita I had at dinner last night. We went to the Texas Roadhouse and it was delicious and amazing, and we just had a really good time. So I'm just gonna take another sip of my coffee, which probably is not helping the situation. But anyways, let me kind of flip through what I have going on here. So this is a cover from Live Love Posh. It is a like cardboard, very stiff, very sturdy. It has gold corner rounds on the top and bottom. There is a pocket here This is a vellum insert that I got from her shop at the very, very beginning that she opened up. This is another vellum insert that I picked up at Go Wild, and it was like a D-stash box, I think, and it's from Fancy Plans and AMXO. So I am using, if you don't follow me often or haven't seen my videos, I am an affiliate with Love Posh, and I decided to, I'm obsessed with her shop. Honestly, I'm obsessed with Jessica. I love supporting her, and I love to try every single thing that she comes out with. And last year, one of the things that she made available were planner inserts and dated inserts. So for 2025, I picked up the, I think they're calling it a quad layout. So you get a monthly, like usual. You have like a sidebar and some habit trackers, and then you get this quad sort of layout. So you get your day of the week and just a bunch of lines in a block, and there's 4 blocks per page. So this page has, or this section has this week, and then it goes Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So this is the first week of December. I was sick, my family was sick. This is about as far as I got, but as we get into it, and my writing is terrible, don't zoom in, it's all work stuff, nothing fun. I have been using it now for 3 months. I absolutely love it. I do insert pages as I need them. You have like this currently page, if you will. So let's see. It'll have like monthly priorities, monthly goals, monthly bills, important dates, and then you get the calendar. So I'm still trying this out, figuring out what I could use it for. I do put important dates up here. I could use birthdays because I could put my coworkers and staff's birthdays. I just realized that right now. I'm in charge of collecting birthday messages and getting those sent out. So that might be a good place to put it aside from Outlook. But I just cover up those sections so that I can make them my own. And then during the week, I will put what's important. Apparently this week I didn't have anything super important. I list out my meetings. I have boxes for every day of the week to call out action items. And then this section over here, I don't use the Saturday and Sunday because I don't work weekends. I'm in corporate. I don't work weekends. So instead, I use this section for notes. I'll note things that I need to remember to do next week, things that I need to carry forward in the next week. And then you get like a note page in the back of it. So as I mentioned, she released dated inserts for 2025, and you can go to the link in my description box. She has other layouts that you can use. She only has a classic size of this of these 2025 inserts at this time, and then she sells dividers that are dated with the month, and they're double-sided design, so you could flip them in a different direction if you want, or you can leave them the way that they are, and you can use them year over year over year. Right now she has 2 designs, a very colorful floral one, and then like a black and white version. So yeah, that's basically my setup. I have extra note pages in the back, so that's what I was looking for earlier, and I'll insert a clip here of what I was finding, maybe somewhere in the corner up here. I had set this up for January, February, so I had some note pages that had like from the Happy Planner. They are interchangeable, which is one of the things that I love when a shop starts to bring other content, other materials that you can combine with the Happy Planner, because we have a lot of things from the Happy Planner, so it's good to be able to use them together. Yeah, okay, so what I'm going to do is switch over to this one. Is also a cover from Live Love Posh. However, I did a thing. I purchased the planner cover disc and inserts from the Daily Grind. I'm embarrassed to say that I primarily wanted these discs. These discs are gorgeous. They are pink with a pink bow. Super unique, never seen them before. I also want to say that they are slightly bigger than like the classic size disc. So bigger than the classic size, smaller than the expander, and I am here for it. I absolutely love these discs, and she doesn't sell them individually, which is fine. I've been holding out for a while with the Daily Grind, but she released like this coquette quilted cover. It's got this bow accent, these inserts. It's absolutely gorgeous. My only complaint is that this is a, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So it's 10 disc. It's taller, so one punch bigger than a classic, one punch smaller than the big Happy Planner. The width is the same, which is good. So unfortunately, you can't interchange, and I'm sure that's by design, and I get it. You want to keep your customers to be exclusive, but I mean, we can hack things, we can interchange. And one of the things that I've done in the past, because I did buy like a Polar Express cover, because my oldest daughter works on the Polar Express in Arizona during the winter. She had released, the Daily Grind had released this planner cover, and I hacked it. I took big Happy Planner notebook paper, note pages, cut it down to fit her planner, and I used that as a notebook for winter. So I'm still figuring out what I'm going to use the other cover for, but in the meantime, these are my discs for spring, and I love them. They're so pretty. Okay, so I do have a pink leather pleather cover from Live Love Posh, but I liked the white. I felt like that was a perfect fit for spring. And then I had already started picking up, putting something together. I had gone to Joann to kind of peep at the additional discounts, you know, up to 50% off. Still not a good deal, but I didn't want to pass up or miss out on the paper pads that they had, because they're still bringing in stuff. So like if you're interested in, you know, going to Joann, supporting your girl before she leaves forever, and then getting like product that was almost exclusively sold there. Now, I don't know if maybe scrapbook.com has DCWV. I recall that Joann was the only one that carried this paper. It's premium paper. It's double-sided. It's gorgeous. That one, in fact, has like glitter. It's so pretty. So I went in there, you know, peeped at what they had. I think these ended up being 30% off the original price. That is not a deal. Like, they used to be 40% off or buy one get one 50% off when they had their sales, but this one's an Easter pack. These are so cute. So again, I went in there and I just wanted to make sure that I picked up anything that I might sort of miss out on when she leaves forever. So a couple of things, other things I got was like this clear stamp, and they're like little borders, strings of different florals. I thought that would be really fun for my A5. Also for my A5 journal, these letters. They have these really pretty pink ones. They're kind of like glittery fluorescent. I picked up some vellum pages. I could use those in my A5 journal. And then they had some of the Mambi sticks, which I think sometimes Happy Planner has them online, but I wasn't sure. And I want to say that these were maybe 40% off, which is why I went ahead and grabbed them. And I know that I've used up a lot of the seasonal ones, so I went ahead and grabbed them just in case. And I think I might have picked up some Mambi sticks, but I probably put those away already. But yeah, so out of the Easter paper pack, I went ahead and made a folder because I am carrying in these folders different sticker sheets that I can use in my planner for, like, you know, holidays, priority this week, things like that. So they're just like really easy to like pop into my planner during the week when I need them. Like these say in-office meetings, work from home, stuff like that. So those are just loose sheets, and all I did was take out a divider, cut it to size, took another piece of cardstock and then adhered it along this corner. I didn't tape this one down because nothing's going to fall out because it's going to hit the disc right here. And then it's just plain white on the back. I could put something, you know, do another piece of paper to make it decorative, but this is primarily going to sit at the back of the planner, so I'm not really going to see it. And then left over from this, I went ahead and put this inside the pocket to decorate it. And then I had a few of these die cut stickers that I think are from the Rosy Life Planner. So I was thinking of decorating the pockets with them. I just wanted to see like what they look like. And then if I want to, I could adhere this little bow down, but I don't know yet. I gotta decide. Okay, so I was going through my stash and I needed note pages. So that needs to go somewhere else. I have these, which I think, oh yeah, these are goal pages, which I don't know that I need that for this. Yeah, I don't think I need that for work. I just saw this front page and I thought it was more note pages, so I don't think I'm going to use that. But in this planner, and I got this cover, I'm trying to think where this plan, oh, Villa Beautiful. Yeah, I forgot I even had it. It's so pretty. It matches really good with these copper disc. It's really cute. So this is like a Squad Girls. Yeah, I think this used to be my social media planner from 2023. Oh my goodness. Okay, but at the back of this, I have a divider. I have some note pages. So I'm gonna grab a few of these. I should just grab the whole stack so I don't run out or lose track. And then there's this divider. Oh, and here's more. Yeah, that's where this goes. I'm gonna go ahead and stick these back in here. At one point I organized all of my loose papers and planners, and I tried to put like themes together. If you noticed in the other video, I had like Wrong. I have a set that's like Planner Babe, all of those, just so I know like what I have and all the rest of that. Okay, so I think that's all I'm gonna take out of there, and I'm gonna go ahead and stick these pages in the back. Because I am ready for spring. I'm ready for all the beautiful florals. Don't get me wrong, I love fall, I love winter, but I'm all about the pinks and the florals and the pastels. So I'm excited to start planning with all of those types of designs. Okay, look how pretty that goes together. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and take out, let me flip this over. We're going to take out, I think we're going to take out March, April, and then June. So I have a couple of, sorry for the noise. So yeah, we're going to take out March, April, May, and then June. We'll come back to the notes in a second. I'm going to carry, I'm going to determine if I need to carry any notes back in here. So as you can see, typically don't want to try to grab too many pages, but it's pretty easy just to get them back on the disc. These are standard size disc from the Daily Grind, so at least that's nice. They're not any thicker than Happy Planners disc. The Mushroom Punch is essentially the same too, I think, but the size of the paper is not. And again, I understand why they want to keep their customers exclusive to them, but okay, so March. What did I do wrong here? Oh, I flipped it. That's what I did wrong. Sorry, I think I hit the camera. Okay, so March, April, May, June. I'm going to grab July. So here is the paper pack. It's called Quad Lined. So if you're looking for that. And here are the dividers. So this one is July. So I'm putting in 4 months. Here's July. Okay, so that's about how thick it looks right there. And this is really good because I forget who it was that I was watching, and they said, like, if you not necessarily bulk it up, but if you put enough pages that when you flip it around, if the paper sits almost flush with the disc and you're left-handed, you won't have like so much trouble writing when your hand hits this side of it, because if the paper is like sitting really low in the disc, like that disc is going to get in your way when you're writing. And it's been a game changer for sure. So like I typically don't write with it flat like this because the discs really get in my way. I always kind of flip it on its side. And that is the beauty of a disc type layout. Okay, so I'm gonna put my this month divider back in. Then this is Happy Planner, and I am just seeing now this isn't interchangeable with the Daily Grind. Look at that. That is so interesting. Okay, so this is a very tight fit and it's not gonna work. These are not interchangeable. Ugh, sorry, hopefully I was able to cut out that noise. That is so interesting. The paper flows pretty well. I'm not seeing any issues with the paper, but these plastic dividers are not interchangeable. I think what it is that the root of the mushroom, I guess you'll call it, the base of it is kind of thin. If you compare the two. So I wonder if, I'm just gonna see, I have my We Are Memory Keepers. Let's just see. I don't feel like it made it any thicker. I don't know. I mean, I might be able to cut it with scissors, or I can make my own dividers. So we'll hold off on that. Yeah, that's very interesting. Okay. So the other thing I wanted to do on this video, was just decorate the pockets here. I have this postcard from the Rosy Life Planner. It's not a perfect fit in here. I could cut it down. It's very pretty. I want to stick it in this pocket. I'm trying to think if I want to sacrifice. I think I can. I'm going to cut off a piece from the side to get it to fit inside the pocket. I feel like I won't need too much. Yeah, there you go. So that's pretty. Let's round out the corner. I'm just looking for my super duper tiny hole punch. I picked this up at a it's kind of like a Daiso store, and it just rounds out the corner a bit. It was like super inexpensive, like $1 or something like that. And so I thought this would be a good size to put inside of a planner pouch. And it works pretty good, I think. All right, so that looks really cute. And then, let's see, I do have some this little birdie, little paper clips, and then I have these flowers. So I was sorting and planning my stickers for my A5 dot grid journal for the next couple of months, hoping that that will deter me from buying any more planner supplies, but so far it hasn't been been very successful. Okay, let's go ahead and see if this will work. It's kind of cute. And I got the little bunny. Could put them just kind of side by side. It could, oh, look how cute she looks sitting on top of the books. Okay, this is what I'm gonna do. Try to take the sticker off. Let's trim the white off her feet. She's so cute. And I'm trying really hard to be better at not hoarding everything and actually using my stash, because I have so many things. It's a shame to like let it just sit in a drawer, whereas I could be actually using it and seeing it more often, you know? Okay. So that looks really cute. Okay, so I'm not going to take this sticker paper off the whole sticker. I'm going to leave some of it so it doesn't stick to the back of my, so it doesn't stick to the planner. Because I feel like if you put a sticker on this, you know, pleather background, it's going to be sticky. It'll end up getting sticky, and you don't want that. I got some leftover of that sticker stuck in there. I don't necessarily need to see the boots. I want the flower more than anything. I'm trying to get this pocket opened. So I think that works there. And then there are some cut aparts in here. I thought, maybe not. Let's do one more flip right here. Let's just see what we could take out. I think they're too like cutesy, so that may not work. I usually put some kind of a sticky note situation. Ooh, I have these from Caliba Plan. I also have these vellum transparent. Let's see how this would work. Okay, it looks like it's wide enough. Just reaching over here. Let's see. That's as far as the pocket goes. So let's try this one again. I'm going to trim, I'm going to trim this down just a smidge. It moved. I have to straighten that out with scissors because I moved it. Okay. I don't necessarily use the sticky notes. I just kind of use them for decorative purposes, but sometimes it wouldn't hurt. Okay. I think that works now. And then I don't know if I still need this, but maybe I can put this little just adds a little bit of decorative touch. They'll kind of keep it in place, I think. Yeah, I think that works. Okay. Trying to think what else. Oh. So I had some notes in the front of this. I'm just going to carry these over. And then I need to get some kind of name page. I'm going to bring this in. Okay, I don't like the black and white. I'm going to go ahead and bring in my name page. And similar to the Happy Planner, it'll have a year at a glance, holidays, and then you can do like vision boards, trackers, things like that. I haven't really dug into these yet. A couple more extra note pages. So I'm going to go ahead and leave those there. I'm going to bring my few notes that I had for the beginning of this year. This was like a big size, and I just folded it so I could carry it forward. Okay, I think that works. Here's one of my layouts using the Squad Girls. They're so cute. Okay, so I really like this, but I do feel like I need something in the front. So how about we go with this? It has bunnies in it. Look at that. I did not realize. Oh my gosh, how perfect. Sorry for the noise. I try really hard not to make a bunch of noise. Okay, so decision to make is, do I have it? I think I'm gonna have it match the page, because if I go over, it might get like a little crinkled and stuff. So I'm just gonna take the sheet out. We're going to get my paper trimmer back out. And I don't know, yeah, that'll fit. So we're just gonna line it up. I know some folks have the Happy Planner sizes. Actually, I'm gonna use my other paper trimmer, because this one has the, what do you call it? The wire string, so you can see where you're placing things. I don't have the page size memorized. I want to say it's like 7 by 9, but I think I moved that slightly. Okay, it still works. I didn't think about it till now, but like, I only had one sheet of this. I got to get it right the first time. Pretty. And then I have these leftover pieces. I could put these inside of what do you call that? A laminator, and make bookmarks out of them. So maybe we'll do that. All right. Got my Happy Planner punch. This is the one signed by Stephanie, and somehow, I think in the heat of Arizona, the darn thing melted off. Okay, that went pretty good. Let's stick it in the planner. little, what's the deal here? I don't know if you saw that, but it was like a little bumpy. Like, I don't know, interesting. Yeah, it's like, I don't know. I feel like the, I mean, I can live with it, but maybe the mushroom punch is a little too close together. I don't know if you can see that it's kind of, gathering right here. Just a smidge, but it's fine. I think once I like loosen it up, move some pages around, like it'll start to kind of flatten out. But yeah, I think that looks really good. It's so cute, it's so decorative. I really like it. So I've got my little vellum page here. We're gonna jump into my March. It's almost complete. Here was my spread for this past week. My daughter turned 20 on Wednesday. I'm gonna get into April. This was our monthly project that was due to Live Love Posh for a monthly spread. So I used the Spring Love sticker book. This one's gorgeous. So many good designs for April. Like, I'm probably going to use this one this coming week because it's gorgeous. I love it. So this is available, link and discount code in my bio. Yeah, and then we're gonna get into the first week of April. And then we've got some notes back here. Let's see. I have a couple of other, these are Happy Planner as well. Just thinking, wondering. Yeah, these are still very tight. Very, very tight. That is not going to work. This is also a Happy Planner, so I know that's not going to work. I really do like this design though, so let's just see if I cut a little bit off. Although that was really hard to cut. Yeah, if I take a little bit off of it in the mushroom piece of it, like the bottom, then they might work better. But I also have this one from LTL Print House. Oh, I cut this for, I cut this down for a ring binder. But yeah, I think I'm gonna end up laminating these and like making just two dividers, one that says this month and one that says today. And I would do this on this video, but I think the video is long already, but I'll maybe I'll insert a clip of the finished product. Yeah, I think I'll do that. I'll insert a clip of the finished product so that you guys can see how it turned out. Yeah, so then we just have some note pages back here. And again, I do feel like the Happy Planner is a little hard to turn on the disc as opposed to Live Love Posh inserts. So, but I think it works. So note pages, and then I have my little folder back here. There's no pockets, but it does have a pin loop. And just real quick, I'll show you. This has, this is from Simply Gilded, and it has her cute little bunny. I always forget the names. I know Jasper is the bear, and the bunny, oh my gosh. Oh, if you guys remember, put it down in the comments. It's gonna come to me. Juniper. It came to me. All right, so yeah. I think the Happy Planner is a little bit tight, but Live Love Posh flips pretty good. But yeah, that's very interesting. All right, okay, I think that is it for this video. Close up, really nice, not super bulky. I think it works. So there you have it. There's my spring, I'm gonna call it my spring setup for my work planner. I hope you guys enjoyed this process. Let me know if you like these sort of videos. I appreciate you sticking around this far, and if you did, put a little bunny emoji down in the comments. Make sure you like the video, subscribe to my channel, and share it with a friend. And if you are interested in shopping any of my affiliate links, I always have that down there in the description. So again, thank you for watching. Happy spring, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care, friends. Bye.